For 90-Day Fiancé star finally touches down in America after years of waiting. For years, viewers of 90-Day Fiancé have watched stories of love, sacrifice, and long-distance challenges unfold across their TV screens. From cultural clashes to time zone struggles, the show has offered audiences a raw look at what it really takes to merge two worlds into one relationship. But while many couples on the series sprint toward their 90-day countdown, one fan-favorite foreign star endured a marathon of waiting, years of red tape, emotional hurdles, and delayed dreams, before finally stepping foot in the United States. This long-awaited reunion isn't just another storyline. It's a testament to love, perseverance, and the resilience it takes to keep faith alive when everything seems stacked against you. A love story that began across oceans. The story started almost half a decade ago when Amira, a charismatic French-Egyptian beauty, met James, an American IT specialist from Texas, online. What began as casual conversations quickly blossomed into a full-blown romance. They bonded over their shared love of classic movies, adventurous cuisine, and late-night video calls that often stretched until sunrise. "I never expected to fall in love with someone so far away," James confessed during one of the couple's first 90-Day Fiancé confessionals. But when you just know. Yet for Amira, the dream of joining James in America wasn't as simple as hopping on a plane. The couple began the K-1 visa process in 2019, only to be slammed by bureaucratic slowdowns, shifting immigration policies, and, eventually, the COVID-19 pandemic. The waiting game. If patience is a virtue, then Amira and James became saints by necessity. What should have been a year-long visa process stretched into a saga that tested every ounce of their commitment. Paperwork was lost, embassy interviews were rescheduled, and travel bans cast long shadows over their future. During this turbulent time, fans followed their journey closely on Instagram and TikTok, where Amira documented the struggles of maintaining a relationship across continents. She shared candid moments, her waiting outside the U.S. Embassy in Paris with trembling hands, the tearful FaceTimes when yet another approval delay was announced, and her heartfelt letters to James that she sometimes posted publicly. "I feel like a bird in a cage," she once wrote in a caption. "I see the sky, but I can't fly to him yet." Despite the obstacles, James stood firmly by her side. He flew to France twice during the pandemic, quarantining just to spend a few weeks with her in Marseille. Fans dubbed them the Romeo and Juliet of 90-Day Fiancé, marveling at how their love endured against all odds. Finally, the green light. In early 2025, after nearly 6 years of waiting, Amira's K-1 visa was finally approved. The moment felt surreal not only to the couple but to the thousands of fans who had followed every twist and turn of their story. "I screamed when I read the email," Amira said in an interview with TLC producers. "For so long, I dreamed of that message. It was like holding my future in my hands." James echoed her joy, calling it the best day of his life, aside from the day he first met Amira in person. He immediately began preparing for her arrival, decorating his modest suburban home with touches of French decor and stocking the fridge with Amira's favorite foods, croissants, olives, and plenty of sparkling water. Touchdown in America. On a crisp March morning, after nearly 2 decades of never setting foot on U.S. soil, Amira finally boarded her flight. Fans eagerly awaited updates, flooding social media with supportive messages. Hashtags like #WelcomeAmira and #LoveFinallyWins began trending in fan circles. When her plane touched down at Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, James was waiting with a bouquet of sunflowers, the flowers he had sent her virtually on their first online Valentine's Day. Cameras rolled as Amira stepped out of customs. Dressed in a chic beige trench coat, her eyes welled with tears as she spotted James holding a handmade sign. Finally, together. The reunion was nothing short of cinematic. They ran into each other's arms, laughing and crying all at once, the years of separation dissolving in an instant. Fellow travelers clapped, some even snapping photos as the moment unfolded like a real-life movie scene. "I couldn't believe it was real," Amira later said. "To touch him, to feel his warmth, It was like I was home already. Adjusting to a new life. Of course, arriving in America was just the beginning. The real challenge now lies ahead, navigating cultural differences, daily routines, and the inevitable stress of wedding planning within the strict 90-day timeline. For Amira, Texas life has already proven to be a whirlwind. She marveled at the sheer size of American supermarkets, laughed nervously at the concept of drive-through everything, and admitted that the summer heat was like living inside an oven. James, on the other hand, is working tirelessly to help her feel at home. He introduced her to his tight-knit family, who greeted her with open arms and a Texas-sized barbecue. Amira confessed she was nervous about meeting them but was pleasantly surprised by their warmth. "They made me feel like family from the first hug," she said, smiling. Fans react. As expected, the internet exploded with excitement over Amira's long-awaited arrival. Fans flooded her social media with congratulatory messages and heartfelt notes. "I've been rooting for you since day one. You give us all hope that love is worth waiting for," wrote one supporter. "You two are proof that distance means nothing when hearts are connected," another commented. Even former 90-Day Fiancé cast members chimed in, offering advice and encouragement. What's next for Amira and James? The clock is now ticking. Amira and James have 90 days to marry or risk losing everything they fought so hard for. While some fans worry about the pressure, others are confident their bond can withstand the challenges ahead. The couple has hinted at a simple yet meaningful wedding, possibly incorporating both French and Texan traditions. "We wanted to reflect both of our worlds," James explained. "It's not just about a wedding, it's about starting a life together." Meanwhile, TLC producers are already teasing that their journey will be featured in an upcoming season of 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, promising viewers a front-row seat to every joyful and stressful milestone. A love that defied the odds. Amira's arrival in America is more than just a personal victory. It's a symbol of resilience for couples everywhere facing immigration hurdles. In a time when uncertainty often overshadows hope, their story reminds us that love, real, unwavering love, can outlast even the longest separations. "I used to cry myself to sleep, wondering if this day would ever come," Amira shared. "Now, every morning I wake up beside James. I know it was worth every second of waiting." For fans of 90-Day Fiancé, this long-awaited reunion serves as the heartwarming reminder of why they tune in season after season, to witness love stories that prove no distance, no obstacle, and no amount of waiting can stop true love from finally finding its way home.